Really big tall ones.
Yeah, and you stink.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why you stink.
Well, I haven't showered in a while.
Yeah, what do you eat?
I don't know.
It's coming out in your pores.
I think they're waving at us.
I think it's disgusting.
I think they're going Bizarre Brain Comics. Bizarre Brain Comics.
Days out here. Got like big pictures.
Magnus of the Feral Horde, here for Bizarre Brain Comics at the Colorado Rennaissance Festival. And keeping with the theme of the Renaissance Festival, the story we're talking about today will be of knights in shining armor and battle, just like love.
Hi, I am Witch Latrine.
Okay, yes, and this is the comic we're going to talk about today. This, yes, in which Latrine is my little helper. This is the book that was published in, originally published by EC Comics in 1955. They did for 5 issues, and then this particular volume was reprinted.
Marvelous.
Then this one was reprinted in 1988. Okay, yeah, here we are. This, as I said, this is Valor. By EC Comics. This is what they call the New Direction in Comics. They did, as I said, 5 issues. 5 issues of this comic by various artists and writers. I think oh, I suddenly can't remember his name. Who was the editor of it? It's from 1955, and this is the original cover for that in the issue that we're going to talk about. And this was from issue number 4. It's a beautiful Wally Wood illustration on that cover. Of course, he was so good at this stuff. But Wally Wood did not do the story we're going to talk about. This story here is called A Knight's Dream. Okay, and this was drawn by Reed Crandall. Now, Crandall did a lot of illustrations for science fiction pulp magazines in the 30s, and then it moved into comics, like in the 40s. For years he drew the Captain Marvel Jr. stories in the Marvel Family comics for Fawcett, and he's done other stuff since then. But as you can see here, he did some just beautiful stuff, beautiful figures. And we're going to talk about the story as A Knight's Dream. This is here. This is in the 12th century, at the time of the Crusades. And this character here is Martin. He's the son of a potter, and he's training with the squires for the knights. He's basically supposed to be their straw man. Well, and it turns out that he is better than any of the other squires. But he's just a pauper. well, just a plain, what am I trying? A peon, a peasant. But the Lord here is Lord, I forgot his name, Lord John the Strong, come out on the practice field and addresses the boy and the instructor, and learns that he is better than any of the squires. Now, it's this boy's dream to become a knight, but it's not realistically possible because he's not nobly born. But Lord John makes him his squire because in a few days they're to leave on crusade. And here he is telling his parents, beautiful, look at the backgrounds. You see all these backgrounds, all those figures. What can you say? He's just a master. Totally a master. Beautiful stuff. And here they are in transit, traveling to and then they're besieging the city of Acre in the Middle East, fighting the Saracens. And they're going into battle the next day. And Lord John is giving the boy encouragement, but he is sure he will be brave. And here they are, the battle with the Saracens. Just look at how beautifully drawn, dynamic, and detailed, like the chainmail. Whoops, there we go. You see the chainmail here? It's beautifully drawn. And then after the battle, it was not a victory, it was more or less a draw. Now this is kind of unusual. It's beautifully drawn armor, but it's from about 2 or 3 centuries after this time period. But all the other knights look proper for the time. So here they are after the battle in the encampment, and John says they're going to have a contest of champions to decide the battle. And Lord John is going to be the knight for the Christian side. And young Martin is sure Lord John will be victorious. Victorious, yes. So here they are setting up for the next day to shoot for the combat. And as the job of the squire, he is backing up his knight. Well, just before the fighting begins, you see the Saracens over here, and the Saracen soldier, warrior who's supposed to be in the combat. They're being sneaky. And he says, if it looks like I'm going to lose, shoot the English knight. So here they are going into battle. Look at those horses. Look at those horses. Now this is a very, very exciting scene. Well, beautifully drawn. What can I say? Coming up here, it's engaging in battle, fighting. You can just see the motion as the horses rounding and rounding one another as the knights fight. And the Saracen soldier is coming to a conclusion. He's about to be defeated by Lord John, and they take the shot, but getting ready to take the shot. Well, Martin sees the Saracen about to take that shot and races out, and he intercepts the crossbow bolt, intercepts it with his own body, and saves Lord John. John defeats the Saracen, and the Saracens take off. But so they have victory, and they take the city of Acre. But the boy Martin is in the tent, sorely wounded, and the knight tells him that he will do anything for him. And because the boy was so brave, Lord John knights him, grants this poor boy the honor of being a knight just before he dies. And that's it. As you can see, all this beautiful, beautiful artwork. What can I say? Reed Crandall did, and that's why I selected it, because Reed Crandall does such good work. Here's another Wally Wood cover for the next one. Different artists doing all kinds of stuff. These books this is about the time they were starting the comics code. and which caused a lot of problems for EC Comics because so much of their content was against the code. The code was made specifically to run them out of business. And so they tried this, which is some beautiful work, beautiful drawing, beautiful, wonderful art, wonderful stories. They featured Rome, gladiators, the various time periods, battle. It's all beautiful. And you see here another beautiful wood cover. But it only lasted the 5 issues. But here we have, remember, comics are art. Thank you, Amy.